The marble floor of the John estate is freezing, but it's absolutely nothing compared to the absolute ice in my husband's eyes. INPOV. The thunder rattles the massive glass windows of the lobby, but it's barely louder than the sound of my own heart shattering. My suitcase hits the ground. It bursts open, spilling my clothes across the perfect white tiles. Jungkook, please, I gasp, gripping the edge of the stair railing just to keep myself upright. A sharp, violent cramp tears through my lower abdomen, making me bite the inside of my cheek to stop a scream. It's a Category 4 storm out there. I don't have my car. I don't have anywhere to go. He stands 10 feet away, arms crossed over his chest, looking flawless in his tailored black suit. He looks like a god. Untouchable. Perfect. A far cry from the fragile, dying man I met 2 years ago. Should have thought about the weather before you decided to sleep with your doctor. He spits, his voice dangerously low. I am not sleeping with Mingyu. I scream, the desperation clawing at my throat. I told you. We were just at the clinic. We were discussing my test results. Right, test results. Jungkook scoffs, a bitter, hollow sound. He pulls his phone from his pocket and tosses it onto the floor, right at my feet. The screen is lit up with a photo. It's me and Dr. Mingyu in the hospital parking lot. Mingyu is holding me by the waist. What the photo doesn't show is that my legs had just given out. What the photo doesn't show is the sharp stabs in my remaining kidney, struggling to filter the blood for not 1, but 2 growing babies. You've been sneaking off twice a week for 3 months, YN. Don't play dumb. It's insulting to both of us. Jungkook steps closer, his jaw ticking. I gave you my name. I elevated you from literally nothing, and you make a fool out of me? Jungkook, I'm sick, I whisper, tears finally spilling over my hot cheeks. My vision is blurring. Please, just let me stay the night in the guest room. I'll leave at dawn, I swear. No. The word drops like a guillotine. Jungkook, be reasonable. Taehyung's voice cuts through the tension. He steps out from the living room, looking visibly stressed, running a hand through his hair. Look at her, man. She looks like she's about to pass out. Just let her stay until the rain stops. Stay out of this, Tae. Jungkook snaps without breaking eye contact with me. She lost the right to my protection the second she lied to me. Get your stuff, YN, or I'll have the guards throw it into the mud for you. I look at him. I search his dark, beautiful eyes for a single ounce of the boy who once held my hand in a sterile hospital room. But he's completely gone. Another cramp hits me, harder this time. My hand flies to my stomach. I have to protect them. If he stresses me out anymore, I'm going to lose them. If I lose them, my sacrifice, my entire ruined body, was for nothing. Fine, I choke out. I don't bother picking up my clothes. I just grab my purse, my knuckles white. I'm leaving. Leave the ring, he demands. I freeze, my hand hovering over the doorknob. Slowly, I pull the massive diamond off my trembling finger and place it on the console table. It makes a heavy clink. I hope, I whisper, staring at the floor, that one day, when you finally realize what you threw away, it absolutely breaks you. I push the heavy oak door open and step out into the freezing, violent rain. Jungkook POV, the door clicks shut. Silence fills the mansion, heavy and suffocating. I stare at the diamond ring resting on the table, my chest tight. I hate her. I fucking hate her. You're a psycho, you know that? Taehyung mutters, walking over to the window. He pulls the curtain back, peering out into the torrential downpour. She didn't even take a coat. She's literally walking down the driveway in a sundress. She's manipulating you, I snap, walking over to the liquor cabinet. I need a drink. I need to burn the image of her tear-stained face out of my brain. She's always playing the victim. I'm sick, Jungkook. I need the clinic, Jungkook. I pour 2 fingers of whiskey, my hand shaking slightly. Did you ever actually check her medical records? Taehyung asks quietly. I don't need to. I saw the way he looks at her. I know a liar when I see one. Right. Because you're the expert on everything since the transplant, Taehyung says, letting the curtain fall shut. He turns to me, his expression unreadable. You realize she left all her anti-nausea meds in the bathroom, right? I saw them earlier. If she was sneaking around to hook up with some guy, why is she carrying around a pharmacy in her purse? I freeze, the glass halfway to my mouth. What are you talking about? I'm just saying. Taehyung sighs, walking toward the front door. She didn't look guilty, Jungkook. She looked terrified. He leaves, the front door shutting quietly behind him. I stand alone in the massive hallway. I down the whiskey, but the burn doesn't reach my chest. I walk over to her abandoned suitcase, nudging it with my foot. A small white piece of paper peeks out from under a folded sweater. Frowning, I bend down and pull it out. It's a receipt. From the pharmacy. My eyes scan the lines of text, stopping dead on one specific item. Prenatal vitamins. Q2I. 60. The glass slips from my fingers, shattering into 100 pieces across the marble floor.